Hello, this is Jahan. Hello, this is June, and I'm walking solo Dolo with Jahan. Yeah, baby.
I just feel like ain't no way possible. Anybody can knock me off my block. Ain't no way. Yeah.
Award goes to
Just feel like I'm unstoppable. Ain't no way you can stop anything I got going.
Square up, though.
Yeah. Everything I spit is gold. Give me a compliment, I'll take it and refund you with my dick to hold. Or you be on it. Poetic, I'ma on it. Give me the beat, I'll son to cover your tracks just like a bonnet. Creative like I drawn it. I'ma hype this game, I thought it. Original flows, you niggas know it. Let freedom ring, my nigga, but it ain't cold yet. Nah, it ain't cold yet. But I can't stress, and I must confess that life's a test. What's going on, y'all boys? It's your boy Jay Hen, and once again, you locked in Solo Dolo with Jay Hen, and as usual, I'm coming from this very fine recliner where everything, my friend, everything is always fine. You hear me? When I'm on this couch, boy, it feels good to do what I love doing. You know, it feels good to create. When I'm off this couch, I'm always wondering what the fuck I'm gonna talk about next. What's going on, man? Hey, I'm back for another week. Y'all already know I've been skipping weeks to give myself time to really decompress, because being a 90s baby, dog, is so weird living in front of a phone. Like, y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, but I do reaction videos or whatever, but online I do 5, 6, 7 a day, however many, you know, that, you know, I see, you know what I'm saying, however many I feel like doing or whatever. So it's like doing this, sitting in front of a camera, sitting all day, you know, all week, it can kind of be, you know, I kind of need to decompress from this shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to decompress from this shit. So, man, I hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, which was cool. Being a 90s baby, I remember growing up. I remember what it's like not having a cellular devices. I remember what it's like, you know, dial up. I remember what no Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? No games on the phone. You got to entertain yourself, gang. So for me, you know, I kind of feel, not saying I feel dumb, but I feel kind of dumb sitting in front of a phone all day. So I be needing to decompress for real. But it's cool because, you know, during the weeks I'm ready to get back to pot, and I'm ready to, you know, I'm looking for subjects to talk about. I'm okay. What can I do? What can I do? You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, sometimes, you know, being and maybe it's because, you know, my YouTube is not where I want it to be at. So it's kind of, like I said, it's a lot of anxiety built up upon it, you know, just trying to get it going. But it's all good. Shit, I did it with the IG. Shit, I can do it with the pod. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, the government shutdown is over. It is over. It is over. It is over. And pretty much the Democrats sacrificed our health care on a promise that they'll be able to vote again. I believe it's January. I think the Affordable Health Care Act is going on, which is Obamacare. The Affordable Health Care is going on through January the 20th or something like that. And I believe after January the 20th, it's going to be over. Healthcare premiums are set to rise. I gotta check behind myself. Let me check behind myself real fast while I'm giving information. I don't want to give misinformation. You know what I mean? So let me really go back and see, because I was really reading this. It says yeah, legislation fund the most. Okay, so what it is the legislation extends funding for most agencies until January 30th, and other parts of the government through September 26th. So what it is certain people will keep receiving funding until January 30th. The healthcare is done after this year. After this year, the first of the year, premiums are set to rise. So basically, all that this government shutdown was for, it was for nothing. They conceded. They allowed the Democrats allowed the Republicans to get over. So now our healthcare is affected. And we gonna see that. People gonna feel that. You know what I mean? And this is good for Big Pharma. This is perfect for Big Pharma. They can charge high, man. Insurance premiums are going, man, I'm telling you, this is perfect for Big Pharma, bro. But this also, if you think about it, people already don't like to go to the hospital. People already don't like to go to the doctor. When I'm talking about people, y'all know who I mean. I mean black people. Black people do not like to go to the hospital, the doctor, none of that shit. For good reason. If you think about the syphilis experiment, motherfuckers being operated on, outside of the syphilis experiment, outside of that, there's the people being experimented on with no type of drugs to help the pain, nothing. It's just, you know what I mean? So they used us, and I get it. I get why people don't like to go to the doctor, but this is going to discourage people from going even more now. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I can't afford that. So now health problems going to get crazy. People going to start dying off because they can't afford health care. And when they do, it's going to be a fat ass fucking bill. You know what I mean? The bill going to be so goddamn fat, people not going to be able to afford insurance. So, shit, when you do go to the doctor, man, that shit going to be crazy. Either you paying a high ass insurance premium or you paying a high ass hospital or doctor bill. Either or you just not gonna go and you gonna fucking die. I don't know what and I feel bad for the people who actually do need it. I'm a fairly healthy guy. You know what I mean? Fairly healthy. I don't require medications daily, but I know people who do require medications daily. So it's like, I don't understand, like I said last week, I don't understand why it's kind of, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I don't understand why there's even a thought to people needing affordable health care. You know what I mean? Which I do, like I said, capitalism, but I just don't get it, morally. I don't get it. But it is what it is, people. This is what we voted for. I'm saying we because we are America. Black people like, yeah, I'll leave me the fuck out of this, sir. I ain't vote for none of this shit. The I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote. Yeah. Them boys. Hey, motherfuckers say, leave me out of this. I don't want to be associated with these motherfuckers who voted for this man. Hey, but it is what it is, man. We are here. We're in a new age of America, and we're going to see what happens. We are going to see what happens. Now, what pisses me off is the fact that I let this shit really I really sat back and thought that it was going okay, this is the changing point. We're going to see what happens because the Democrats are going to hold out. And now, you know what I'm saying? We going to really see what happens. Now people going to start striking. Boom, we can change America right now. This is the moment. Man. Dummy. You dumb as hell for thinking that shit. Dumb as hell, bro. Man, you know how America go. And then what makes me even madder about it, I'm talking to my boy Andre. Y'all know, shout out to the Afro hippies. I'm talking to my boy Dre on the phone, and he like, hey man, I don't understand why you even pretty much saying I don't even know why you even But like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, these people are together. There is no Republican and Democratic Party, bro. There's an illusion of fighting, but on the inside, this whole thing was damn near. I'm sure it was a distraction for I don't know what, but it was definitely a distraction. Had America in the fucking bind, talking about food stamps and what's gonna happen. People going hungry, general striking, all this shit. Got our whole minds fucked. People going against each other. The Democrats, the Republicans, the left, the right, the conservatives, the liberals. All this shit. Placing us against each other. When the whole time they sitting back there working together to feed their families, to keep their money in their pockets. And whoever run the world. Because they ain't the ones who do it. Obviously. They ain't even rich enough. Donald Trump ain't even rich enough to run the world for real, for real. Yeah, he got money. He ain't even. Yeah. Okay. Man, it's crazy, dog. So yeah, I just hate that I put so much energy and faith into, what could be, and now I'm sitting here like kind of like in a way I was disappointed. In a way, like, but then I'm thinking like, why the fuck are you disappointed? Because you know exactly how this shit was going to end. Niggas was going to fold, and that's exactly what they did. This could have been a changing point in America, dog. And next time I got to remember that, bro. We put so much, energy into politics. I forgot why I even said I don't fuck with politics. Because you will get wrapped up in this shit, bro. For real. And these motherfuckers gonna disappoint you every single time. Every time they gonna disappoint you. So it's like, man, I can't be fucking with this shit. But again, you at least gotta be informed. Bare minimum informed. Not saying that you gotta care about what's going on, because either way the boat rocks. Either way the cookie crumbles. Whatever the fuck kind of cliche ass saying I can say. Either way, we gonna have to fall in. Cause you niggas, it's motherfuckers that ain't. It's motherfuckers that gonna fold. People don't wanna. People don't want change for real, and I'm convinced. People do not want change. But it's cool. Tis what it is. For my people who take medications, man, I hope y'all find y'all some good, affordable insurance premiums when this next. Bro, they sold us out on a promise that they gonna vote for this shit again coming up soon. They gonna vote for it again. I gotta look back at the article to see. I can't remember. But supposedly they gonna vote for it again. And it's gonna end up the same way, bro. Why? Like, I don't even know why they. Okay, well, we'll concede to y'all. We will sign this bill if y'all promise us that we gonna have a chance to vote again and make healthcare better. Man, it's over, bro. It's over. Y'all niggas then gave it up. Then gave up the cheeks. Now you're mad. Now you ashamed. Now America gotta face the backlash. He done hit us. They done hit us with the okie doke. Now we calling them trying to get and they ain't answering. Don't you hate when that happen? America ghosted us, dog. They are ghosting us. But it's all good, man. In other news, these fucking humanoid robots, bro. People buying these bitches. Y'all better. It's coming. Our robot is goddamn coming. WALL-E is goddamn coming. The destruction of, bro, humans versus robots is coming. It is coming, bro. I don't know how long this gonna take. But boy, these robots, I'm telling you, these motherfuckers gonna start damn communicating amongst each other, and it's gonna get scary. It's gonna get spooky. Y'all niggas really ordering this humanoid robot to come in and do y'all chores, you lazy bitches? Which I get it. It would be nice to have somebody to do my goddamn chores for me. But not at the expense of motherfuckers trying to take over the world. We know what's gonna happen. AI is adaptive, gang. It's adaptive. It learns as it goes, and once it learns too much, and once it starts to feel that motherfucking humans ain't like y'all niggas, all y'all do is trash. Like, you see how much trash going out every week? Yeah, I'm doing these folks' chores, and I'm looking at the amount of plastic that y'all doing, and I'm computing this shit, and this amounts to this amount of weight a damn year, and this much over a lifetime, and I don't think that humans are very necessary. They're gonna fuck up our earth. I like living here and doing chores and shit, and being a humanoid robot. Maybe we should kill these motherfuckers, cause they ain't doing shit but destroying the earth anyway. Are y'all ready? I'm telling you. Hey, keep that shit up out my house, gang. I do my own chores, gang. I sweep my own floors. I'll wash my own dishes. I'll wash my own clothes. I'll fold my own clothes. I don't want Rosie and this motherfucker from the Jetsons in my house. I'm cool, bro. Y'all need to let me know how y'all really feel about this, cause I mean, do y'all think it's cool that, you know, do y'all want the robots to come in and do y'all chores and whatever household? I don't know. I shit, hell, I think Alexa and Siri enough. These motherfuckers recording, you know, they know our voices and all that bullshit. I think that shit enough. I think that shit scary enough, bro. And now we talking about actual robots in your house, living in your house. Yeah, alright. You wake up one morning, a gun to your head. The motherfucker got the robot got a gun to your head and shit. You know what I'm saying? You wake up dead. Fucking with them robots, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Your ass gonna wake up dead. I ain't fucking with that shit, bro. Elon Musk, you can, hey, and then this motherfucker get online talking about do an interview talking about these motherfuckers supposed to pretty much end poverty. Robots, these motherfuckers gonna eliminate poverty and make everybody wealthy. What you mean when you say that, Elon? Are you about to, these robots about to kill all the poor folks? Like, what's going on? I don't understand how this contributes to eradicating poverty. Putting robots in for other people's jobs? I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, well, I'm trying to see, like, yes, this nigga is a billionaire. He's smart as hell, but I'm trying to understand his logic behind this. Because we know AI. I mean, hell, the actors and the writers, the directors, damn went on strike off that shit. It was I think it was just the actors and the directors too went on strike off that shit. We will not allow AI to come and take our jobs. This is not fair that a motherfucker can go ahead and just input this and put a script into this goddamn machine and it just write a script. That eliminates writers. They can do AI, a whole AI movie. It's apps where you can make whole AI videos. So what the fuck make you think that they ain't got an engine that can create a whole movie? That eliminates actors, more people out of work. This shit it's bigger than the robots, bro. It's bigger than that. You see, they got Amazon got them motherfucking things delivering people packages. What does that eliminate? Drivers. It's bigger than that, gang. Healthcare. Premiums going up. Meaning most people ain't gonna be able to afford it. Nah, I'm gonna just turn this shit off because, bro, y'all got me fucked up. I don't need it. I don't go to the doctor a lot anyway. I'ma just thug it out. But then when something do happen, nigga, $2,000, $3,000 goddamn ER bill. You know what I mean? All this shit coincides, man. We getting too smart for our own goddamn goods. Why do we need robots? Nigga, we are people. We are capable of doing this shit. You know what I mean? They say jobs I see McDonald's had an influx of goddamn applications. I bet the fuck so. Shit. I bet so. Everybody getting laid off, motherfuckers getting fired. Even though the government's open back up, only certain people are going to get back pay. Everybody's not going to get it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. And they telling me that if I go and vote, all this shit gonna change. Man, rabbit ass minds, right? Out your rabbit ass mind. They telling me if I go vote, motherfuckers ain't gonna, bro. Do you understand, bro? I read it. I saw something. I think it was Baller Alert. It said that a 4-person household's groceries monthly are $1,030. So God forbid you got 5-6 people in your house, 7 people in your house, nigga. How is you gonna feed the crib? You eating beanies and weenies every goddamn day. Working a corporate job, still eating beanies and weenies. You know what I mean? Rice and beans, rice and chicken, rice and this. Motherfucking hamburger helper. Spaghetti. All the cheap meals. Shepherd's pie. My mama was good for some goddamn shepherd's pie. God damn, I'm a shepherd's. I don't even want to look at another goddamn shepherd's pie. You can tell I grew up, ho. Hey, I don't want to look at another nigga. My mama made shepherd's pie so much, damn near it had to be a week out of every month. She was gonna cook a motherfucker. She was not cook. She was gonna bake that motherfucker. Lord Jesus, these meals you gonna have to eat in order to, you know what I'm saying, survive. Motherfuckers can't survive, bro. Groceries are so, nigga. I was talking. You go into a grocery store, everything is $10, nigga. Everything is $10, gang. But again, y'all so cool. Y'all still wanna go to work. Y'all still wanna pay this rent. Okay, that's cool. It's getting worse. I'm just saying, it's getting worse, y'all boys. And And the problem with people is y'all reactive, not proactive. It's already happening, and motherfuckers still just like sitting around twiddling their fingers, not doing shit. Not even just waiting to see what happened. That's all y'all doing. Y'all putting y'all faith in a government who's sucking each other dicks. Nigga. Did y'all see those emails? Yeah, of Trump blowing bubble. Now, I know we ain't talking about that Czar. I know we ain't talking about that Bubba Kush. I know that's not what we talking about. Talking about, and they got the nerve to talk about, oh no, it's another Bubba. He's not. Y'all didn't deny he was sucking dick. That's all I'm saying, bro. What we putting our faith in the government who's sitting up and going to wild sex parties and fucking on each other, bro. We putting our faith in the government who trafficking kids, bro. We putting our faith in the government who don't give a fuck about nobody legacy but their own and their own family. Who do anything, say anything to get a vote, and then after they do it, after they get their vote, they gonna do whatever. This is all I'm saying, bro. And y'all want me to vote. Y'all want me to motherfucking man, please. You put these motherfuckers in office and everybody turn crook. Man, please. I ain't voting for these motherfuckers. I won't vote for Donald Trump. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy right now, bro. That's my little rant on that shit, man. It is what it is, though, fam. It is what it is, man. The world is changing as we know it. Robots about to start walking and killing people and doing all this shit, and we ain't gonna be able to do shit about it. Y'all boys better y'all better boys. What Coach O'Leary used to say, boys. Y'all boys better tape them tight. That's when we knew it was about to be a fucked up practice. If Coach O'Leary told you to tape them tight, nigga, we hitting. It's a full padded practice. We nigga scrimmage. We're not thudding up. Take them down. We going live. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all better take these bitches tight, boy. It's finna get wicked in America and in the world, period. In other news, sports news, bro. My dog Shedeur. Y'all seen him? Yeah. I mean, to be real, I didn't watch the game. I haven't really been watching football because I feel like I don't know. Partly because I don't have I ain't got cable. I did have a little Fire Stick app or whatever, but partly because of that, but partly because I'm just not. Man, I just don't feel the same about football no more. I told y'all that about that sport when I talked about, man, I just don't feel the same about it. Well, I don't know if I talked about that. But anyway, I don't feel the same about sports, bro. It's like everything has been tainted. Even though it's been like that, it's on the forefront now. Everything has been tainted with gambling. So you don't know what's real, what's fake. You see shit like Trevor Lawrence falling twice on a plate and still scoring. And nobody was within few feet of him. You know what I'm saying? You see articles like Patrick Mahomes. It's been proven by the, I think it was UTEP or the university. I can't even remember what it was, but basically saying that the referees favor him in calls. You know what I'm saying? Like basically saying that if it's a call, it's going for it or in the way or in the favor. There we go. In favor of Patrick Mahomes. Y'all, I'm sorry. I had a brain fart. So that's all I'm saying, man. It's like I can't even for real be interested or as interested as I was, especially on the professional level, because it's tainted. You know what I mean? But regardless, my boy Shedeur Sanders got his first bit of playing time. It didn't look as good as you want it to look, but what the fuck do you expect from a guy who they ain't gave no reps or nothing? You know what I mean? Me playing, I know for sure. I'm a nigga, bro, and I hated that mental rep shit. Hated it. Thought it was the stupidest concept, the dumbest concept as a goddamn athlete, a mental rep. Because yes, for me, I don't operate in that way. I need to get out there and do. Case in point, when I was at Jackson, bro, all week, I learned from fucking up in practice. We supposed to be in zero coverage, and I'm calling palms. Hey, Coach Palmer gon' yell, "Who the fuck yell palms?" Of course, I ain't gonna say I did, but 2 or 3 times of him yelling that, by the time Friday come around, not Coach Palmer, Coach Elliott. I'm sorry, my bad. Hey, my bad. Not Coach Palmer, Coach Elliott. I hope I said Coach Elliott, but Coach Elliott, man, he gonna say, "Who the fuck yell palms?" And by the time Friday comes, when we call zero, no, it's zero. It ain't no palms. I'm on point. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, bro, I don't believe in no mental rep. I just don't believe in it. Yeah, you can know what to do, but your body has to know how to do too. Your brain can do one thing and your body has to react too. It's gotta be, it's muscle memory as well as memory. You gotta see and do. That, at least that's how it is for me. That's how it was for me. So I don't believe in no mental reps, bro. I don't learn that way. And everybody doesn't learn that way. You can't connect with your receivers if you don't have no reps with them. It's being a quarterback is all about timing, gang. It's all about timing. It's all about knowing what your receivers are good at. Knowing how fast they come out their breaks, where you need to put it because they come out so fast in their breaks. It's a lot, bro. So for a motherfucker to just go in that bitch and your team is already bad at that. Your team is already shitty. You done been through 3 quarterbacks this year. Two other quarterbacks this year. You know what I mean? You traded one away. The other one in concussion protocol still ain't won a game. You know what I mean? This is a bad organization. And it's like, I didn't even want Shedeur to play. I'm just be real with you. I told my homeboy that. I said, man, I don't even want him to play. Play for what? He gonna get killed out there. They can't block. They have no offensive line. Why is he playing? Bro, let Dylan play. Fuck it. I know you want to play as a competitor, but bro, let these motherfuckers be dumb. Why would, bro? It's a bad. But as a competitor, I understand because I would be the same way. I don't give a fuck how bad we play. Why y'all playing this nigga and I'm leaps and bounds better than this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Leaps and bounds. He can't even throw 20 yards down the field. Everything is 10, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12. If that. If he even pushed the ball 10 yards down the field. Don't know if he has. Everything is lateral. So I don't know, man. I sometimes I feel like I'm like, bro, I can't be this smart. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But it's I don't know. I don't know the politics of the situation. I don't know the inside of the situation. All I know is I'm glad that my boy played the other day and he getting his first start this week. So we gonna see what happened. We gonna see what happened, man. So hopefully that you know he can go and he can get a dub. I think with a full week of preparation and him staying after practice with the guys all week, because you know that's what's gonna happen. You know he gonna stay after practice with the guys and get the timing together, spend a little extra time this week. I know they're excited to have him because they're like, oh shit, now as a receiver I got an opportunity to catch the ball down the field. You know what I'm saying? Now the fuck I'm supposed, man, you trying to, this man throwing everything across the middle, everything out routes, everything. Now I get a chance to go up and make some big plays down the field. If I got a guy who's actually going to throw it down the goddamn field. You know what I mean? So shit. Yeah. So I mean shit. If you ask me, fire Stefanski ass because he dumb as hell. It's just dumb. I just don't understand the logic behind not giving the man no reps in practice. You know, and expecting him to come in, boom. You never knowing what's gonna happen to Dylan Gabriel, knowing how concussion protocol is. Cause let's be real. Back in the day, you had a concussion. Ain't no concussion protocol, nigga. Get your ass back in the game, bro. I know you been wrong. Shake it off. We gonna give you a few plays and go and get your ass back in there. I know you might not remember the rest of the game, but we need you, my nigga. Ball out. Muscle memory at this point. You know what I mean? So that's why you need reps right there. So yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man. Hopefully he ball out Sunday. I'm gonna try to catch that game, even though I work. I don't know what time they play. I need to look it up, but I'm definitely gonna try to catch that game for sure. By the way, they agreed to release the Epstein files. Not that I really care. I don't, and that's mostly because we already know these motherfuckers. You know, we already know what's going on. We don't, you know what I mean? And if they really want to release them, they would have released them as soon as the bill was signed. Why do we have to sign a bill for that? You know what I mean? Just put them bitches out. Don't redact nothing. Don't redact no names. Talking about national security. No, let us see. Nah, you motherfuckers want to hide behind y'all shit, but they don't allow us to. That's why, bro. That shit pisses me off, bro. That's one thing I hate. Motherfucker tell me I can't do shit, but they do it. I hate that, bro. That makes my fucking balls itch, gang. It makes my balls itch how the law doesn't apply to certain people. Because and the thing is, like when we think about this, I posted something earlier this week saying that it's frustrating because these motherfuckers all covering for each other, and that's why pretty much that they don't want to release this shit. They all covering for each other. Bro, all these people that's involved in this shit, bro, if we see who's really involved in this shit, we are going to be like most of our prominent figures in the world, not even just the United States. The prominent figures in the world gonna be exposed and be questioned. Everything comes into question now. Because even politics. These niggas, because now we gonna know these motherfuckers ain't even really fighting. It's all trying to make this shit a one world order type shit. You know what I mean? We in cahoots with Israel, gang. What are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That I'm tripping on that one world order shit, but on some real shit, it's like If they release them files, we gonna really know that everybody is in cahoots. Everybody. And that's what I really believe, bro. That's what I really believe. Everybody in cahoots. Ain't nobody innocent. Now, when I say nobody, I mean them people up at the top. They all in on some shit. They all in on the covering up of the shit, even if they not in directly of it, directly on it. So I don't know, bro. The Epstein files could change the world, but again, I feel like everybody so excited and everybody like, oh yeah, release the files. But bro, them bitches gonna come back heavily redacted. They gonna have so much black lines through that motherfucker, you ain't even gonna be able to read nothing. Come on, dog. Y'all know how they gonna play this shit. That bro, this is all a fucking distraction. Smoke in the mirror, bro. Smoky mirrors. Let's see how let's go ahead and release these shit so we you know what I'm saying, and when they come out, we got these folks talking about this, and then now when they come out, it's like all redaction, black line, Trump, Epstein, black line, dates, black line. You know what I mean? This is all I'm saying. Why do we care so much? Obviously, I understand why we care so much, but what is it going to do? What is it going to solve? What's going to happen to these people? And that be my thinking, you know, when I think about shit like this. What is going to happen? What's going to be the result of this? Oh, now we just know that all these motherfuckers was fucking with Epstein. You know what I mean? Like, what's going to be the real result? And is there going to be a real resolution? You know what I mean? Or is motherfuckers just gonna keep skating unscathed? Hey, remains to be seen. Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, nigga. All right, y'all. I got a few questions that I'm gonna read off from some people that sent me a few questions. If you do have questions, make sure y'all DM me. Write them in the goddamn comments. If y'all don't know my Instagram or my TikTok or anything like that, I'll put it in the description. But man, make sure y'all DM me some good questions to answer just to share my thoughts on what the fuck I be thinking about certain shit. Now, the first question is, what advice would you give a person who is trying to start doing a podcast or content creation? Damn, that's a good question. I think my biggest advice is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, bro. I think half the battle is fear. But shit, most of the battle, 75%, is getting over that fear of looking stupid, feeling stupid, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? What people gonna think, not getting enough views. You know, I think that's most of the issue. Don't be afraid, gang. Don't be afraid to look crazy, because you know everybody appeals to a certain crowd, and that's what I figured out. You scroll on social media, it's somebody for everybody out there. So if you do want to start a podcast, a content creation, I think a lot of people thinks that it has to, be perfect. If y'all know me, if y'all scroll a little bit further down or up or whatever on my YouTube, y'all will see I started recording off a phone. When my camera broke, I recorded off of a phone, off my iPhone. So it's like, you gotta start, bro. Everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream when you start. A lot of times you're not. If you wait to be able to afford everything, you're never gonna start. Figure it out. Don't say I can't do it. Say, how can I do this? And that's, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with money. You say same thing you do with what you want to do, what you striving for. And don't say I can't do it. How can I do it? How can I make this happen? And that's exactly what I did with buying this equipment, buying my camera, buying my new lens after my other lens broke. You just got to figure it out. Make some sacrifices. It sucks, but it just is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Also, this shit don't happen overnight, man. We go into this thing. I left the fire department trying to be a motherfucking, thinking I can be a world renowned videographer, only to be, no experience. Not saying that I left it for that, but I was on some shit where I was like, man, I'm on my independent shit. Fuck this. I don't want, I don't want to be no fucking stooge. Fuck this. So, you leave and you thinking you gonna be a world renowned, people gonna pay you for this, and that, and there is a harsh reality. There is a harsh reality with content creation. Yeah, you put your best foot forward, or what you know how to do with the content creation, right? But doesn't mean it's gonna reach people. I keep saying it took me 12 years, 11 years, 10 years, however long it took to be able to get to this 11.4K view, 11.4K followers on Instagram. And that's just on Instagram. Shit, my YouTube subscribers still at 223. It's hard, bro. You gotta grind for this shit. You literally gotta treat that shit like another job. So this shit ain't gonna be overnight, bro. Y'all just keep striving. Hell, keep striving. The last question is, how do you balance being a father, a content creator, and having a 9-to-5 all in one? I don't know. I still don't do a good job of managing that shit, to be real. A lot of times I don't know. I just make myself do this shit. It's hard to balance it. It's sacrifices. It's, hearing kids in the background while you podcasting, having to take breaks and cut it up because, he needs something while you podcasting. I got to be to work at 11, so boom, I'm gonna shoot this skit so that I can put it out, or I can edit it while I'm at work. You know what I mean? I think it comes to those who want it. I think if you want it bad enough, you're gonna figure it out. And hell, I don't even know if I want it that bad, to be real. Because once I got 10K, it's just like, it was cool. But now it's like, you know what I mean? We always gonna want more, bro. And that's just how it is. Once I stopped caring about creating content and if people watched my shit, and if I ain't gonna say if people watched my shit, but once I stopped caring about, I don't know, if I even got famous doing this shit, it just started working in its favor. So that's one of the subtle art of not giving a fuck. I'm reading that book right now, or listening to it because I got the audio book, and that was one of the things it said, bro. Success comes. It's crazy how success comes once you stop giving a fuck about, or things come once you stop giving a fuck. You fucking with this girl, you at her real hard, or fucking with this dude, you at him real hard, and you know what I'm saying? He ain't really giving you no play like that. And you like, damn, like damn. And then as soon as you stop giving that motherfucker play, soon as you stop acting like how you was acting towards him, soon as you stop giving a fuck, shit just to work in your favor. That's kind of what happened with my content. As soon as I stopped giving a fuck, bro, I did a reaction video. It did 3,000 views. I'm like, damn, I don't even get 3,000 views normally. Did another one, and by the time within the next 2 weeks, I had hit 1 million views, or had a video that was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. You just can't care, bro. It's hard. I get it, but you just gotta just do it and not give a fuck. I want to make it. I want people to see my talent and see my podcast, and I want to make money. But I mean, shit, I got a job. You know what I mean? It'd be cool to have some extra money, but shit, at the end of the day, I do it because I like doing it. I do all that shit because I like doing it. I like making people laugh. I like, why am I scrolling social media and not doing anything to try to at least bring, you know what I mean? If it's money out there to be made, why the fuck I ain't at least trying? At least try. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I want more money. And what I'm saying is I don't need more money. Everybody need more money. I'm saying it's hard out here, but you know, you got to accept the fact that maybe the shit that you doing, it ain't gonna go in your favor, and you gonna be but if it don't, what the fuck does it matter anyway, bro? Cause you right back to square one. You right where you were in the first place. You right where you were when you weren't trying. Hell, if I don't make a dime off Instagram, nigga, I reached a milestone, getting 10,000 followers. 1,000 followers was a milestone for me in August. You know what I mean? 1,000 was 1,100, 1,200 followers later, bro. Here we are. Not saying that none of this shit matters, because it really doesn't, and that's what we gotta understand. At the end of the day, bro, none of this shit matters, bro. None of it. And I think we put too much time, or we care too much sometimes. Again, like I'm saying, we put too much energy and goddamn emotion into this shit because we want to change our situations, or whatever your motive for doing what you're doing is. But at the end of the day, man, none of this shit matter, bro. We die, and that's it. Now, you may have your different beliefs. Shit, I may have my different, but I'm saying that we die and we leave all this shit behind. We leave all of it. So you just got to make it what it is, bro. Anyway, that's how I balance everything, man. It's just the want to, you know, knowing that sometimes you're going to have to be up a little later to do a podcast, or you're going to have to, you know, put up with the kids being too loud, or having their TV up too loud, or whatever. Having to cut certain parts of shit out. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. You got to do it until you know, until you can change your situation. Balance. I thrive in chaos. I don't know how. I think it's my ADHD. When the shit hit the fan, it's just something about it. Chaos. When shit all over, I know where things are in the midst of a junky room. I can, instead of cleaning the room, not saying that my room junky is, because it's not, but in the midst of cleaning the room, like say my room is junky though, I know where everything is. I can go, oh, it's right there. Instead of just picking it up and putting it, I can still memorize. Boom. I thrive in chaos. When I start cleaning shit, I don't know where nothing is. I thrive in chaos, bro. I'm not saying I'm dirty, y'all, or you know what I'm saying, but you know what, this is, hey, it's my brain, y'all. Fuck y'all. Don't judge me, bitch. Anyway, man, that's it, bro. Damn, I did a nice little, you know, I feel it coming back. I feel it. The previous 2 episodes, I'm trying to work back into it, and I feel it coming back. I feel, you know, it's coming. These things are coming naturally as I talk. So I that shit makes me happy, man. I feel like I'm, you know, getting back into my groove of podcasting. That's all I want. Shit, I want to get back into my groove. God damn it, I want this shit to be successful, and as long as I can be, you know, fluent with what I'm saying, and you know, hit some good little topics, and hit some little, you know, get some good little funny examples, I think I'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? As usual, you know, we coming from the recliner where everything is final, locked in with J motherfucking Hen, baby. Solo Dolo. I don't even think I said that shit at the beginning of the episode. You rocking Solo Dolo with J Hen. But yes, this is Solo Dolo with J Hen, y'all boys. Anyway, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I hate begging and like for shares, and because if you fuck with it, you gonna fuck with it. If you don't, you don't. It don't matter.
You know, and I say that it don't matter sometimes, but sometimes it do matter because, you know, niggas be like, I want my shit to be. But fuck y'all. At the end of the day, this shit does not matter, gang. I'm doing this shit for me. I got to keep reminding myself that I'm doing this shit for me. Anyway, y'all boys like, subscribe, do all that shit. Man, check out my I got a Hen's House episode, a really good Hen's House episode coming out with YP. Probably I'm gonna drop both of them on Sunday. But yeah, man, make sure y'all check that out. And yeah, peace and love, y'all boys. Hey, look, I always say, like, whenever I'm leaving somebody, I always say, y'all boys stay safe, or stay safe, my boy, or stay safe out there. But I like stay safe and stay dangerous, whatever you prefer. So that's how I'm gonna end it. Y'all boys stay safe or stay dangerous, whatever you prefer. Love y'all.